A brand new construction luxury home right here in Bellevue, Washington, up in Cougar Mountain, with beautiful territorial views surrounded by nature and just minutes away from beaches in Lake Sammamish. Come tour this home with me. Today I'm going to be showing you a beautiful brand new construction luxury home right here in Bellevue, Washington. This is up in Cougar Mountain area. It's built by Lazar. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath house, 4,160 square feet, and the lot size is a little over half an acre, surrounded by territorial views. Let's get into it. This property is proudly listed by Serena Kazuko with Keller Williams Eastside. I'm just pointing at the neighboring property that's also built by Lazar that I featured on the channel a few weeks ago. Feel free to go check out that video after you watch this one. And as we take a look at the exterior real quick, I'm going to throw up on the screen some images of the surrounding property so you get a really good idea just how lovely territorial views this property has. And yes, one of those shots was the aerial view of Lake Sammamish. You could actually get to Sunset Beach on Lake Sammamish in a little over 15 minutes from this property. And as we enter the front of the home from the front door, this home is located in Cougar Mountain in Bellevue, Washington. It's a prime spot in the greater Seattle area. For my out-of-town viewers, let me help you understand where this property sits in relation to nearby major cities. Also highlight approximate commute times, but do please keep in mind that traffic here can be unpredictable. So first, Cougar Mountain to downtown Bellevue. Cougar Mountain is in Bellevue. To downtown Bellevue, it typically takes about 15 to 20 minutes with light traffic, but during rush hour, plan on 25 to 30 minutes. Still very manageable for shopping, dining, or work. And occasional accidents or road delays could extend this time a bit. And Cougar Mountain to downtown Seattle, on a good day, it's around 25 to 30 minutes, but during peak rush hour, it might stretch to 45 to 50 minutes or even more with heavy congestion. Seattle traffic can be tricky, especially during events or rainy weather, so it's worth planning ahead. Now, the longest commute that you might be seeing if you're trying to get to another major city around the Seattle area is if you're going to Tacoma. It's roughly 45 to 55 minutes from Cougar Mountain with light traffic, but during rush hour, expect it to take well over an hour. If Tacoma is a frequent destination for you, timing your travel to avoid peak hours is key. Traffic in the greater Seattle area is known for its variability. Your commute might change significantly depending on time of day, weather, or unexpected incidents. Always remember, when you buy the home, you're marrying the commute. Unless, of course, you work remotely or change jobs. Speaking of remote work, this property has a fantastic home office setup, which is perfect for cutting out the commute entirely. I'll get to that in a bit. One piece of advice that I want to give to my viewers or any out-of-towners that are looking to buy a house is don't just rely on Google Maps or even Waze. I suggest taking the drive yourself before you buy the house so you really know where your house is located and you can manage your daily commute to either work or where you're going to be hanging out most. And now let's check out this wonderful kitchen here. So these are quartz countertops. Notice how they have the bar area elevated here from the rest of the counter. Really cool design feature. Also love those outlets that you're able to use there. One thing you didn't notice is you'll find me feeling around a lot through these houses. It's definitely a force of habit. Before I started doing property tours on YouTube, this is actually how detailed I get when I'm showing properties to my out-of-town buyers on Zoom or some sort of, virtual visit where I'm able to show them around. Or sometimes if they are too busy, I'll actually do my own private property tour for them and send them the video link later. And these are all of the things that my out-of-towners are finding important. They want to know what the property smells like. They want to know what it feels like. They want to know how easy things are to open. What is the sound that the property makes? Those are the things that my out-of-towners look for, so I get highly detailed when I'm sending them their own custom property tours. And then I just sort of had the idea to start throwing these videos on YouTube for you all lovely viewers to watch as well. As you can see, there's a ton of different Viking appliances throughout this kitchen. Kudos to the builder as well. I like how they designed the under cabinet lighting. I love how it's flush, super sleek there. You are only viewing it because I have the camera angle with the camera below there. Also, love these slabs and the backsplash, of course. What I was getting at there is there's a lot of properties that you'll go through that have the under cabinet lighting that some of it pokes out underneath. So, what is the builder to do? They either hide it with some skirting or find a way to make it flush and sleeker, which I like these designs. There's a lot of cool different features of these drawers opening and closing how they do. Take a look at the usable outlet deep in that drawer. These ones pop up like this. One thing I will mention is this. So I have the property tour of the neighboring property next door on the channel as well. Again, feel free to go take a look at it after you're done taking a look at this one. They're pretty similar. I would say this one's mostly a mirror opposite of that one, but then there's just some finish work and color palette differences. For instance, this kitchen has a lot more brighter feel to it. I will throw up on the screen right now to show you what the other kitchen looked like of its, I guess, twin property next door to take a look at. And, the sconces were different throughout, as well as a few other features that you might be able to spot if you watch both videos. Take a look at this awesome built-in espresso machine. It pops out for you to clean it. Just fiddling it with it some more. Another cool thing Lazar, the builder, did on these cabinets up here is they are flush mount with the under cabinet lighting, but instead of putting skirting up, they have the cabinet doors hang a little bit lower to even hide that flush lighting even more. Let me know what you think of this design. Would you prefer to have some sort of skirting under your cabinet to hide the under cabinet lighting? Would you go with this style where the drawers go down further? I think it works and it looks very nice for a sleek modern look. Soft close all day long, of course. Engineered hardwood, felt super nice. Here's your nice big Viking fridge here. Plenty of space on the freezer and the fridge side. As we walk past the island again, I would love to get your thoughts in the comments below about if you like the waterfall design of the quartz on the countertops. This is a feature that has been becoming more popular, and it's where there's a continuation of the countertop material cascading down the sides. Let me know if this is something that you'd be into. You're finding it more in modern homes. Would love to get your feedback on it. Another thing I admire about this home are the windows. I'm digging these windows where they go down to the floor and it feels like you could just walk right out of them. I think they're super sleek. I love them. I'm into them. Let me know in the comments what you think about them. And of course, I've pointed these out so much on the channel, but these are becoming very popular, where the vents in the floor match the engineered hardwood or floor material that are on the ground. Again, another cool window to floor moment. So this house comes with a ton of different decks on, basically a deck on each level. The main level here has the biggest deck that continues to the front driveway there. Check out these expansive territorial views. Of course, it was foggy. I believe it was foggy on the other day that I came up here to film a few weeks ago for the other property. So can't just catch a break to get a really nice day out here in Seattle. Love the overhead lighting under, a third of the deck is covered by this porch. And that's because above in the primary bedroom is your own balcony up there as well. And then there is also a deck below in the basement, daylight basement level, which we'll go take a look at in a bit, of course. Love that these are covered up. I was talking to one of my clients not too long ago, a client that I actually just recently met, and they are looking to move over here from Seattle, and Cougar Mountain is one of the areas that they've been looking into. When they saw my property tour of the neighboring property, they got excited, so I am scheduling soon to show them both of these properties. Getting out of the city is a big deal for them. They're looking for more space, more privacy, and something with a view. So these properties do tick a lot of their boxes, and they are excited to come take a look at them. Check out the fireplace. I just love how ginormous this living room has. It has such a nice, it's almost contradicting. I feel like it's super cozy and yet it's super imposing at the same time. How ginormous and how vaulted these ceilings are. And I just love the double-decker windows here. It gives such cool views of the trees in the background there. Let me know in the comments what you think of this stair system. Love the staircase. It's super lit up with LED lighting. You've got that LED track on the upstairs, and then every other stair going downstairs has an LED strip as well, which we'll take a look at in a bit. This is a super sleek fireplace design. It seems pretty simple and yet very elegant. Love the sliding glass doors. They were super easy to open here, and it just, you know, opens up the deck. Of course, if weather was better, might be nice for those cooler summer months, those evenings, to have this open, maybe barbecuing out on the patio. This seems like a great house for entertainment with a lot of guest space. It really does feel like it's made for entertaining and having guests over. Okay, another cool thing to point out, or something interesting, I keep walking by it, but I believe that is a return vent in the floor. So they also built the return vent to be sort of hidden, just like those heat registers, where it is the style where it's matching the rest of the flooring with the hardwood. Here is the powder room on the main level here, which is off of the utility room, which we'll take a look at in a bit. I believe I'm going to go upstairs first, though. And I can't remember if I showed it in this video, so I'll mention it now, and you can go take a look at it in the other video where I showed it off. There's, right next to those heat vents, you do have really cool pop-out plugins. So if you need to plug in, you know, any sort of lamp, or like you have decor where you're going to plug in an object, you have more flexibility around the room and not just having to go to a wall to get an outlet in this property. I also believe they not only had the outlets, but they also had the USB parts too, where you could plug in via USB. Pretty cool that they popped out like that. Love this railing system on the stairs here. So as you can see down there, every other stair has LED on it. I actually like the look of it on every other. I think it kind of gives some variation. Really sleek design. One thing to note is just how sturdy and solid the stairs felt. Also love all of these windows and views that you get as you start walking up the stairs as well. And you will find as we head upstairs that the upstairs level has the majority of the bedrooms. There is one guest suite in the daylight basement. There's also a guest suite up here on the top level as well, along with the primary bedroom, of course. Man, take in that view. Hopefully none of my viewers have acrophobia. Right here, I am pointing to the guest suite, which we will take a look at last as we head back downstairs. But first, we're gonna go to the primary bedroom, which is through those two doors right there. Now, take a look at this primary bedroom. There's a hole in the floor right here to lock the two doors, or one of the doors in place to lock the other door. And I show off how that works in the other video of the neighboring property. So if you'd really like to take a look at that, feel free to go watch the other one. But basically this pops down there in the hole. And then there's a top one in the top right there as well. I pretty much just showed it to you, but I did a full demonstration in the other property tour of the neighboring property. This is a nice, big, spacious bedroom. That is a king-size bed, plenty of space on both sides. And then you have your private balcony up top. We'll take a quick look outside here. You definitely get some really cool views on this balcony here. Part of it is covered before you walk out to the uncovered section. One thing to mention is the neighboring property has more than just territorial views. It has a really good view of Lake Sammamish. And it actually has an even better view now, because if any of you have been tracking what's going on in the greater Seattle area, we did have a bomb cyclone a few weeks ago, and it actually took down 14 trees that were partially blocking some of the view of the neighboring properties. So now you just get this really nice, unobstructed view of Lake Sammamish. But of course, if you don't care to look at a lake and you'd rather just look at some trees surrounding your property with privacy, this one is the property for you. Just admiring how long the floorboards are, as well as how nice looking the baseboards look. Giving you a quick look at what the doors look like when they are shut here, and we are going to now take a look at the primary bathroom. I will also mention that these floors have radiant heat. Feels super nice to walk in on when you're in here. Waving at the camera here real quick. Love the under cabinet lighting here too, with the floating look. I think that's so cool, and it's kicked on by that sensor over there on the wall. So you can have it set up where it lights up when you walk in the bathroom at night. Check out this walk-in shower room. It's definitely a wet room in here, and I love how the soaker tub, large soaker tub, is here opposite, all covered up in here. Another thing I like to do for my peeps that I am doing private virtual tours for them is test all the windows for them, show them how easy things are to open and close. I like to fiddle with stuff so they have an idea of what it would be like for them to fiddle with it as well. There was another property I was touring on my channel that you could go take a look at in Kirkland, Washington, that had really good views of both Bellevue and Seattle. And the reason I'm bringing it up is that shower niche, the built-in shower niche there, had in that property in the primary bedroom, it had it had in niche lighting where it was lit up. So I thought that was super fancy. You can go take a look at that bathroom as well. It had really cool like cathedral style ceilings with skylights coming from the cathedral style ceilings. Really cool views again of Seattle and Bellevue. I believe that property as of time of this video is also still for sale. So please feel free to reach out to me if you'd like more information on any of the properties that I am showing on the channel, or anything for that matter that is for sale, both on the MLS multiple listing service, as well as if you're looking for a realtor to work with to help you find off-market properties. That means properties that are technically not for sale but could be for sale if someone brought the seller the right offer. Please feel free to reach out to me. I have so many strategies that I go after off-market properties for my clients, and I'd love to help you find a good deal on an off-market property as well. There's your neighbor. That, I would say, on this property, that is the only section of the home, this facing part of the house, where you do have a neighbor behind you there. So you're not in a complete, total private situation, but a great deal of the house that faces the other direction. You've got a lot of privacy and a lot of territorial views. What do you think of the walk-in closet design here for the primary? What do you think of those handles there? You'll take a look at, oh, one thing I wanted to point out here is this flush barn door here. So notice how you don't see the hardware. I'm gonna have to pull up on the screen so you can see better. Also had some nice soft close feature when I was closing it. So soft close, but yeah, notice you do not see the hardware up there. And the hardware is super sleek and hidden. The track is like a smaller individual track on one wall there that it slides in and out of. So super sleek design, super modern look. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And back to what I was mentioning about those the walk-in closet door handles there. You'll find when I show you the utility room, it has a lot of the vertical handles as well in there. And I think it's a pretty interesting design where they all line up asymmetrical to each other. So this is the throne room, if you will, or, you know, the toilet, commode, latrine, however you say the toilet. And I like the privacy that it has with the glazed glass in here, giving you a good idea of just the space that it has in here. Super tall in there. Love the quartz trim here of the door casing. This is a double swinging door, so it goes in and out, of course. Again, cannot get over. I love bathrooms that come with this radiant heat. Such a nice touch to walk on warm tile versus cold tile when you're walking into the bathroom in the middle of the night. I guess for any time of day, for that matter. Unless you wear shoes inside, not sure if you are a person that wears shoes inside, then you're not going to feel them, or if you're putting your slippers on, of course. Again, apologize for any of my acrophobia peeps that are watching this video. Not trying to give you a fear of heights here, but do like to just give you a good idea of the size and what the viewpoints are like from up top here. Here's one of the guest bedrooms, or secondary bedrooms here. The walk-in closet here. This walk-in closet does house one of the furnaces. That curtain will get installed above. In my other video of the neighboring property, it was already installed yet. So they're doing some finishing work on this one. Another different thing on the other property, not sure if they plan on putting in this one or not, I'm sure you could request it, is those big giant double-decker windows in the great room, if you will. They had it where they had ginormous curtains that were on a curtain rod system. So if you're looking for that, it's probably something they install for you on this one as well. Just go ahead and mention it to them, of course. You can blame it on me as well. Or better yet, if you're looking to purchase one of these properties, again, feel free to reach out to me. I am a local realtor here in the greater Seattle area, and I would love to give you a private tour of this property and go over what the options are of what the builder could do for you. Love the textured tile here. Reminds me of corduroys. Another thing for my viewers that are watching this, if you are someone that likes these designs of these new construction properties that are built, and you are someone that's looking for something more custom, and you are willing to get a little bit savvy and find the land, you know, through help of a trusted realtor, for example, myself. If you were looking for the land, I know plenty of custom home builders that you could research and talk to and interview to help you on that custom home building journey, and I'd love to be a valuable resource in helping you find and procure the land and helping you through that process to go through that custom new construction process. There's definitely pros and cons to going that route versus just, you know, buying a wonderful home like this that's already built. So if you are looking to rule that out or go over that as a possibility, I'd love a chance to chat with you to see if it is viable for what you're looking to do and what your home buying goals are. So this is the guest suite here, or at least one of them above. Does come with that walk-in bathroom. Love these corner windows. We're just gonna have a corner window moment here for a second. Love the corner window designs here. Carpet felt really nice as well. Walk-in closet and walk-in bathroom. I believe this bathroom, as we go into it, is a 0.75. Any of my out-of-towners or out-of-staters that watch this, because I get this question a lot, not only on YouTube, but other social media platforms where I post my video content like TikTok or Instagram, or heck, I'm even on Clapper. That I get the question from people that live in other parts of the country. What's a 0.75 bathroom? You know, people have heard of a half bath, but what's a 0.75? Well, here in the Pacific Northwest specifically, I can't speak for all the Pacific Northwest, but in the Northwest MLS, for the Western Washington side, we definitely divide our bathrooms up into quarters, where a sink counts as a quarter of it, a toilet's a quarter, a shower's a quarter, and the tub's a quarter. So that's how you make up a full bath. So this one is a 0.75 because it comes with the shower, but not the tub. Oddly enough, or funny enough, I guess, the most interesting half bath I've seen, because you typically would think a half bath as like a powder room, whereas the toilet and the sink. But the most interesting half bath I came across, I believe is in Tacoma, was a bathroom that had a shower and the toilet but no sink. So it was a half bath because I guess you could use the bathroom and wash your hands in the shower. Pretty interesting design. Definitely saved some room on that half bath, but was one of the more interesting half baths that I've seen. Now we'll head downstairs. Downstairs on the main level, we still have the home office to take a look at, the utility room, and the nice big garage. Now the garage does come with EV parking, and I will also do my standard garage door noise test as well for you. And then of course on the bottom level, just to kind of tell you what's coming up, is down there there's also sort of a wet bar area and has its own wine cellar closet as well to take a look at, and the guest suite. There is that intake vent that I was talking about, the return vent. It's sturdy to walk on. I was nervous at first. Oh look, I did show off how these work, and they do indeed have the USB ports. So when you press that button, you have to hold it open all the way for it to release, or it locks into different positions. There's another one right there as well. All right, and there's that downstairs. Before that though, let's take a look at this nice home office with the French doors. I believe I showed off this window slower and in more detail on the other house, so you can go take a look at that. But just showing you just a quick demonstration of how it opens and closes with the built-in blinds. Walk out on this patio. The other house, when you're taking a look at it, love the wood and the overhang here with the built-in lighting. And the siding is cement plank. Love the texture of that siding. So this area, when you walk out into the neighboring property, the other property is built below the road, so you kind of have a curved driveway, so you have a little bit more privacy on the back coming from your home office on that other property over there. If you're actually digging these houses and you're really thinking about wanting to see one in person or whatnot, I would highly suggest watching the other videos so you could get a good idea of the privacy you get with the home office on that one. This one is great too. They have that's the magnetic close design there up above, so it's just a pull and push to open, pull or push depending on which side of the doors you're on. What a cool texture design of the tile backsplash here. Love the chandelier as well. So here is the utility room. Comes with some nice big Samsung washer and dryer. Plenty of storage space. So this is what I was talking about, the wall of cabinets with the handles that kind of dual each other on each side there. Just shutting the door so you can look at the entire wall of cabinetry here. If whoever gets this house cannot complain about not having enough storage space, that's for sure. This is a really nice mudroom. And we're heading out to the garage here. I had to park my my car in here. Typically when I do these property tours, I actually pick houses that I'm also doing open houses for after. And since I was doing an open house and didn't want to block the driveway, I parked in the garage. So that's a Generac. That's actually a generator hookup for the house. I didn't want to mess with it too much. Nice to know. So you got the EV parking, you got the generator hookup. Nice to see that the panels are labeled nicely. Here's that EV hookup here. Plenty of lighting in here. This garage is super bright. There's not a dark corner in this garage. And my long Cadillac fits in this garage. It's nice to see that. All right, garage door test. You know what? Not too loud for how big the garage doors are. Looks like the fog is clearing a little bit so you can see some of the blue in the background there. The blue peeking through is actually Lake Sammamish. I have definitely heard far worse for garage doors, especially in even new construction or luxury properties. So that wasn't too bad. I love how big the front door is. Speaking of big doors, that other property that I was talking about in Kirkland, west of Market, that had the really good views of both Bellevue and Seattle across the water. That one had a ginormous door. It must have been thousands of pounds. Go check that out. It's one of the biggest doors I've opened and closed in a residential property ever. And I've been doing this for over 10 years. Again, I love how the lighting strips are every other. I just like the contrast to it. So as we walk down here, you'll see that wet bar area right there, and that is the wine cellar that you walk through the glass door there. A really cool space for the daylight basement. I believe in my other video I walked a little bit more on each deck, so if you just want a better feel for the exteriors on each level, again, go check out that other one. So this is the guest suite down here, and it has a continental bathroom, and that just means that you can enter the bathroom both from the bedroom and from the living space outside the bedroom as well. Walk-in closet right here. I didn't turn on any light in there. The closets in this house do have motion sensors on them too, where as soon as you walk in, they'll turn on for you as well. And this guest suite does connect to that lower deck as well, so you have a deck to walk out on from the lower bedroom. Now, this property is staged, of course, and most of the staging companies, if you're seeing something that you like in this video, most of these staging companies will actually sell the product. So if you're looking to purchase something from this video, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'd hook you up to get you their contact information, connect you with them so you can see if there's something that you want to purchase. Love the design of this backsplash, how it feels. And here again, here's that continental bathroom design in action there. Cascading waterfall design of this quartz as well. Again, nice, sleek, flush under cabinet lighting on both sides here. Got a nice wine fridge here with pop-out racks or roll-out racks. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this wine cellar. And in here is the furnace room to one of the furnaces. It connects above. Hot water tank right here. That's where the Christmas tree goes. And some crawl space access for part of the side of the house here. They actually had lighting in here, which is nice that you could turn on. Actually, I think it was on motion sensor, if I remember correctly. Not quite sure. Couldn't tell in the video if I turned it on or not, but there's lighting in there. What do you guys, I've talked about these stairs a lot, so what do you guys think of the stair design? Would love to know. Of course, let me know in the comments. As we head outside, I'm going to show you a little bit of, I'm going to give you a view of us walking around that deck that connects, just so you can see what it looks like from the other angle. Again, nice sized driveway right here. So this is that main level deck that connects back here, just so you can see it from this angle. And again, there's that neighboring house. Go check out that video, of course. Let me know what you guys think of this one. And there you have it. Let me know what you thought of this home tour in the comments below. Again, my name's Aaron Morrow. I'm a local realtor here in the greater Seattle area. I've been working with home buyers, sellers, and investors in King, Pierce, and Sammamish counties for over a decade now. If you are looking to make your move over here to the greater Seattle area in the next 9 days or 9 months, or you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information can be found below in the description, so I can help you make your next move smooth. Also, if you're looking for more property tours, or you would like to hear about what other people had to say about working with me, you can check out my video testimonials and home tours somewhere on the screen here. And until next time, of course, I hope to be showing you around town, showing you some more property tours, and follow me for more real estate shenanigans. Have a great day.